Imagine working your whole life to build success, only to lose it in a single moment, not because of what you did, but because of what someone said. This is the story of Daniel and how one false accusation nearly ruined him. Daniel was a 32-year-old Nigerian man living in the United States. His story was one of hard work and determination. Back home in Nigeria, Daniel grew up in a small town where money was always a problem. His father was a teacher, his mother a trader. They worked hard, but life was never easy. From a young age, Daniel dreamed of more. He wanted to build something that could change his family's story. When he finally moved to America, he worked day and night. He studied technology. He took small jobs to survive. He slept only a few hours. Slowly, he built his own tech company. After years of sacrifice, Daniel was now respected. Investors believed in him. Business partners trusted him. He was living the life he had once only imagined. But Daniel did not know, success can attract enemies you never expect. One Friday evening, Daniel was invited to a big networking party in Manhattan. The room was filled with music, laughter, and the clinking of glasses. Men in suits and women in elegant dresses moved around, exchanging business cards and making deals. Daniel didn't like parties much, but he knew networking was important. That night he met Emily. Emily was 27 years old, white, and very confident. She had a bright smile and asked Daniel many questions. "Wow, so you're the founder of that company. That's amazing," she said, her eyes shining. Daniel smiled politely. "Yes, I started small. It's been a long journey." As the night went on, Emily grew more interested in him. She laughed at all his jokes. She touched his arm when speaking. She leaned closer when he spoke. At one point she asked, "Maybe we can meet again, just the two of us." Daniel hesitated. He did not want to be rude, but he also did not want to give her the wrong idea. "Emily, I'm very focused on my work right now," he said gently. "I don't think I can give time to anything else." Her smile faded for a moment, then she forced it back. "Oh, I understand," she said, but inside she was angry. A week later, Daniel's world turned upside down. It started with a phone call. "Daniel, have you seen the news?" his friend asked in a shaky voice. Daniel quickly checked his phone. There it was, his face on every headline. "Young woman accuses Nigerian tech entrepreneur of rape." Daniel froze. He read the story. Emily had gone to the police. She said Daniel forced himself on her after the party. Daniel dropped his phone. "This is a lie," he whispered. But the internet didn't wait for the truth. People called him a monster. Social media exploded. Investors began pulling away. For years, Daniel had worked to build his name. In one night, it was destroyed. The days that followed were like a living nightmare. Neighbors looked at him differently. Some whispered when he walked past. Others avoided him completely. His company lost deals. Clients canceled contracts. Even his employees were scared to be associated with him. The hardest moment was a call from his mother in Nigeria. Her voice was filled with pain. "Daniel, please tell me this is not true. Please tell me my son did not do this." Tears filled his eyes. "Mama, I swear to you I did nothing. It's all lies." But his mother's tears broke him. Even though she wanted to believe him, the shame of the accusation was heavy. Daniel could not sleep. At night, he stared at the ceiling, thinking, how can one lie destroy my whole life? Daniel knew he had to fight back. He hired a lawyer and prepared to clear his name. The lawyer dug into the case. He checked every detail of Emily's story. He searched for evidence. Weeks later, the truth began to show. Security cameras from the party revealed Daniel leaving the event alone. He never left with Emily. Then came the biggest evidence, text messages from Emily's phone. One message said, "If you think you can just ignore me, I will make sure you regret it." Her words were clear. She was angry about being rejected, and she wanted revenge. When the messages were shown in court, Emily's face went pale. She had no more lies to hide behind. The judge dismissed the case. Daniel was declared innocent. But even after the truth came out, Daniel's life was never the same. Some investors never came back. Some friends never apologized. Some people still whispered behind his back. Daniel realized something painful. A lie can live longer than the truth. Even though he was free, the scars inside him remained. He had lost time, money, peace of mind, and trust. Daniel's story teaches us something important. In today's world, one accusation can destroy years of hard work. We must be careful before we judge. Not every tear is honest. Not every story is true. Sometimes the loudest voice is not the voice of truth.